Mosley on Movies, where we give you our honest opinions of movies that just recently came out. We give you thumbs up, boop, thumbs down, boop. We give you a rating on a number scale, and of course, we tell you if it's, a good date night movie. Now, I am your host, the one and only, the real Michael Mosley. Bing, 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 bing. And next to me, I have the one, the only, Miss Megatron Cosplay. What? And today, oh man, the movie that we're reviewing, pure nostalgia. As we review Pokemon, I Choose You. Pokemon,
gotta catch up.
It's you and me. I know it's my destiny, Pokemon. All right, guys, stay tuned as we review this movie for you. But beware, my laddies, there are spoilers ahead. There are spoilers ahead. Being a 90s baby, I remember playing the Pokemon game, back in the OG days. I'm talking, Game Boys and cards. And, well, speaking of cards, they actually gave us something super cool. For those of you guys who went to see the movie, there it is. That's right. So come battle me if you want to. Try me. Don't let Pikachu and I put a beat down on you, because we will. You don't believe me? Find me at a convention. Set up a tabletop. We'll go. We'll throw down. You let me know when I'm getting carried away. Just. All right. So, Meg, tell us what you thought of the movie.
I thought it was pure nostalgia, of course, with the Pokemon movie, and growing up in the 90s myself. And going there, I absolutely adored the animation. Like, I'm always impressed with every Pokemon movie that comes out, but the animation in there was spot on. And basically, it showed us at the very beginning how, of course, Ash met Pikachu, like the very first episode.
So
Seeing that warmed my heart. And then it moved on to basically how Ash, after he had already won 3 badges, it's kind of like almost an alternate universe in a way.
Right.
Before he met Misty and Brock, he runs into characters named Sorrel and Verity. And what's really, really cool is that they're from different towns. They're not from Palatown.
Go ahead.
So they have like Piplup from the other, towns, as well as Lucario for his Pokemon, which is really cool.
So I love, like you said, the nostalgia feel of it was absolutely amazing. That brought back some memories, especially when I saw Team Rocket. That was like, that's. But my problem though is, and maybe it's just me, I could have used more Team Rocket. I got a fever, and the only prescription is more Team Rocket. I don't know, but. The bad guy in this one stepped the game up. What did you think?
I thought he was, wow, he was really bad. First off, his name was Cross, and it starts off by showing how he had originally abandoned Charmander. And like we saw that in the original episodes. And basically, Charmander was waiting for his trainer to come back, and he runs into Ash and Verity, who then end up going into a cave to save Charmander, because obviously his trainer's not coming back. And they run into Entei, actually, in the cave. And they basically learn that the trainer doesn't want Charmander anymore, and so Ash ends up taking Charmander under his wing, and then it shows him actually eventually learning to love Ash and grow into from a Charmeleon to a Charizard as well, too.
Let's talk about something, though. Okay, this is the biggest spoiler. The most heartwarming scene / heartbreaking scene when Ash died. Oh! You got me in the feels, Pokemon. You got me in the feels.
I love that. Ugh.
Won't you go back in your ball, Pikachu?
The one thing I have to say, my one criticism, though, in the entire movie was, Pokemon don't necessarily talk.
Right.
And when they only talk, it's mostly when they're doing it through telepathy.
Unless you're my boy Meowth, do your thing.
So basically at the end of the movie, when Ash is trying to get Pikachu back in his ball, and Ash is just about to pass out, he goes, "Pikachu, why won't you go into your ball? And as he's passing out Pikachu, you hear the voice go, because I always want to be with you. And as sentimental and sweet as that actually is, it totally took me out of the movie. Granted, sure, it's cool to actually hear Pikachu's voice, but it kind of took me out. And I get that trainers and Pokemon, if they're on a certain level, they can technically understand their Pokemon, but that was taking it just a little too far.
Yeah, and I'm there with you, and I'm slightly disagreeing, but at the same time, I agree with you. Like, I feel like the moment was so beautiful, and it was almost not needed. The words almost weren't needed. Pikachu's words weren't almost needed. But at the same time, it was like a nice heartwarming, pull the strings, because when we think about Pokemon, let's be real, most people think about Ash and Pikachu, Pika Pika. So it was a really cool moment. But I agree with you in the aspect of it could have been just as beautiful without those words ever being said.
And the whole journey itself was really, really pretty and beautiful in the telling of the story of friendship. Basically, Ash having to become this rainbow warrior with the feather for Ho-Ho, and go on this journey to restore balance to harmony for this small town. And it brings back these legendaries like Raikou, Suicune, and what was the other one? Entei. All those legendaries are in there as well, so it's really, really cool to see them in this movie as well. And there's a new Pokemon that was in there, Marshadow. This was actually released about a month ago, so I wasn't expecting to see that Pokemon in this movie.
That's the coolest part, though, is that it was like almost like no one really expected him. Boom, hit you in the face. There it is.
Yeah, and just to see how this Pokemon affected Ash, like it basically hid in his shadow. And you think he's evil, but you learn that basically what he's trying to do is protect the feather from turning evil. And it can only be protected by the righteous of heart, which is why when Cross tried to take the feather and it turned evil, Marshadow tried to protect it and ended up using his power against them only to protect it. Because there's no real evil Pokemon. There's only bad trainers.
Right, yeah, okay, I can see that. I mean, there's some Pokemon that I think maybe make...
Meow.
Listen, leave my boy Meowth out of this. Leave my boy Meowth. I don't care. Team Rocket, Meowth, misunderstood. I don't want. Don't bring Meowth in this. We have a problem. All right, let's jump over to a little bit more of the animation style, because I think that one of the things I always loved about Pokemon, watching it as a kid, was the animation, and I feel like they stepped up to another level and they did not disappoint. I absolutely love the vibrant colors and the use of colors in this movie, which is so brilliant. But did you really expect anything less from a Pokemon series?
Not really. To be honest, I've always been impressed by all the Pokemon movies, but it brought it up a level, remaking the original when Ash meets Pikachu.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, love that. Beautiful.
So, time for us to go ahead and give you our opinions. 2 thumbs up, 2 thumbs down, 1 thumb up, 1 thumb down. Without looking, what would you rate it? Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Yeah, okay. On a number scale, 1 to 10, what would you give it?
I'd give it a solid 8.
Solid 8, that's pretty good. I was leaving about 7.8, 7.9, so we'll round up.
Purely mostly for the nostalgia.
As far as if it's a good date night movie, sorry bruh, you're not going to be able to see it in theater. But it is definitely worth the watch. You definitely want to go see it. Our personal opinion, Pokemon, I Choose You. Great movie. Pokemon, you did not disappoint. You rarely ever do. So, great job. Awesome with the nostalgia, brings back a lot of memories. Some awesome new Pokemon, as well as Cross. You good. You're not Team Rocket, but you're good. You know how I feel about bad guys. I like the bad guys, evil people. So I love the movie. So, and same?
I love the movie.
All right, with that being said, thank you guys for watching. Please go check it out. More than that, please check out the rest of the stuff that we have on our page. Like and subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your family. Tell your friends' family, tell everybody you know about us. We have a couple of new things coming up. We have some makeup tutorials, as well as some cool cosplay stuff, as well as we're going to put some things online and on YouTube on how we make certain wrestling characters their entrance gear. So we'll do like the New Day's entrance gear. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Really cool for you guys to check out. As always, stay tuned. Thank you guys for watching. Don't take life too seriously. And as always, cosplay on.